another vlog. It is Saturday today and we've just come into town last minute really. We weren't sure what to do with ourselves, so we thought we'd come into town into Noops. I went for a pumpkin spice mocha with 34% milk chocolate and oat milk, and it's really good. Do kind of wish I'd gone for a darker chocolate. If you haven't been to Noops before, basically you can get like so many different percentage levels of chocolate. It's absolutely great, and perfect for like autumnal season. I feel like I'm very much getting into the mood now. I've got my new fur coat on, which I'll show you shortly. I've finally given in to the trend, but we are thinking, well, I kind of want to try and shoot my outfit, but the minute it's raining, looks like it's brightening up though, and then we might also go for a glass of wine at one of our favourite little spots. So I'll bring you along with us for the rest of the day, and then I'm probably going to vlog all of next week because I need to do the dreaded wardrobe switchover. So yeah, that'll be a whole task. So we've just come to Saloon for a drink, but they have no tables. I feel like they're always so busy here nowadays, which is obviously good for them, but yeah, I know, just sat outside in the rain, but hopefully we should get a table inside soon. Got a glass of red, keeping in with the autumnal vibes, and it's gone for a beer. You're not in your wine area at the minute, are you?
No, not at all. I do like it still, but it's not my first choice.
I also went for autumnal nails last time I got them done. I got Dolly Bayab, which is my usual, and then I got Manhattan as like a micro French. But I did actually change my shape to square, and I definitely don't like square nails. Definitely more of like a round, well, squoval-y round kind of girl. So I'm gonna go back next time, but I do like the French tip. I feel like it's quite cute. Hello guys, I'm sorry I was a bit of a useless vlogger yesterday, but after I last spoke to you when we were out for a drink, we just went to M&S to get some bits for tea, and then we had a very chilled, boring night in, although it was nice, we did watch a film. But today is Sunday and we are actually just going to nip out to Ikea. I want to get a new chest of drawers because I've got quite a few like really nice knitwear pieces in my wardrobe now, and I've noticed that when I hang them up, some of them start to stretch out, which is obviously not good. So I'm thinking I want to fold my knitwear, or at least my more expensive pieces. So yeah, I need to get a new chest of drawers. Probably won't get too much else because I feel like it's very easy to buy a load of stuff you don't need at Ikea. But yeah, we'll see, and obviously I will take you along with us. So I thought I would just show you my outfit of the day before we go. I'm wearing this really cute new cardigan that I just got from Sezane. It's like a really thick wool, and I know some of their knitwear pieces can be a little bit itchy because they use quite a lot of like mohair, but this one isn't. And it's got little like flecks of like whitey cream kind of colour going through it. I don't know if you can see, but it's really cute. I did actually size up in it though, and I would say it's quite like a slim fit. So I'm wearing the size small in this, and it isn't like too boxy or anything. I really like the fit of it. So yeah, I would say if you do prefer a slightly more oversized fit, then probably go up a size. And then my jeans are Abercrombie, surprise surprise. These ones are the vintage straight. My ballet flats are Chanel. And then I've got my gorgeous new bag from Demelia. This one is called the Paris bag, I think. And it is a gorgeous chocolate brown suede. I have sprayed absolutely loads of suede protector on this. Although when we were out yesterday, because the weather was so awful, I had it like underneath my coat. But yeah, thankfully she did survive. And then you might have noticed that we have a new rug. This just arrived literally like the other day. Our jute rug was well overdue being replaced because when Wally was a puppy, he used to like tear it up, like he could get into the little fibres. In fact, he's been doing that a bit recently. So yeah, we thought we would replace it with a new one. And I went for this cream rug from H&M Home because I thought it might like warm up the space a bit. In like the winter months, it can look a little bit cold in here because we can't actually paint our walls because we're in a rented flat. And I hate the colour of these walls. walls. It's like a off-white but with like a grey undertone, and it always just looks like so cold and miserable. So I thought the like warmer cream tone would bring in a little bit of warmth. I think it's made from cotton, and it's a really nice like texture. Still got a few like kinks in it where it's been like folded up, but I'm sure those will like iron out over time. So yeah, very, very happy with that. And I actually got it when they were doing like a member day, so I got 15% off it, which was a good saving. I feel like this room's kind of giving me Sex and the City Carrie's apartment vibes.
Right, the blue.
Yeah, maybe it's that. I don't know. So we are just in Ikea now, and we're just actually looking at one of these like shelving units, because the area where we're thinking, well, where we're going to put the chest of drawers is quite hidden, but we forgot to actually measure it, so we're not actually sure if this is going to fit width-ways, but this could be quite good for like stacking up knits. I feel like it would fit more on it than like a chest of drawers would, but yeah, we're just unsure on sizing. I don't really like these baskets though, but it would be nice to have some like baskets that fit in, so I might see if they've got any like nicer quality ones that are like the same shape. It's only £100 as well, so it's not too badly priced.
The storage space you're missing out on.
But I know, but I don't know if the one's gonna fit. So this is the one I was thinking I might get. We do have this one in our living room, but just like a different version of it. I was thinking I could do like belts or sunglasses in this, and then obviously you've got 4 drawers for knitwear. But yeah, I just don't know whether that's like the best use of the space, because I feel like you could probably fit more on the shelves, but I'm just not sure. And then this is the one that we have in our bedroom, which I do like. It's definitely better quality than the other one, and I know that this fits. It's a little bit wider, it's 104 centimetres, whereas the other one was 90. But it's £275, so it's quite expensive, and I don't know whether we would use this when we move house, because I'm planning to get a like built-in wardrobe situation. So yeah, I just don't know if I want to spend £275 on it, although these drawers are definitely bigger than that one, aren't they?
Is it deeper as well?
Potentially. So I think we've decided we're going to risk it and get the shelving unit, because I just feel like if it does fit, it's going to be so much more like space efficient. And we're going to get some baskets to go in the like bottom layer. So I think I'm going to get 3 of these. There are also these ones, which we do have one of these, but I feel like this one looks maybe slightly nicer and more rustic. Not sure, but they are £15 each. Okay, we are back home. We've just given Wally this toy we got for him. They had loads of the soft toys in like the clearance section, and I feel like the poor boy's been a bit sexually frustrated lately, so we thought we'd get him a new friend. And I actually think that the storage unit thing is going to fit, which is amazing news. We've just been and measured it, and I think it's going to be all good. So yeah, ready for a cozy Sunday night in. It's not been very nice weather at all this weekend, but yeah, I am feeling quite autumnal and ready for the cozy season. So I went to a lunch event the other day with Current Body for the launch of their Series 2 LED mask. I spoke about the Series 1 in my last vlog, and this is basically just an updated version that they literally brought out the other day. I think this has another like type of LED bulb in it. I think it's called deep infrared, so that I presume kind of reaches further beneath the skin surface. I mean, I already love the first version, but this one looks amazing, so I'm excited to give that a try. It's slightly thicker, and it also has this bit that kind of goes under your chin, which the previous version didn't have. And it's also got a different like strap setup. It's got more straps, so I feel like it's going to stay on like more like head shapes better. But yeah, I can't wait to give it a go. They did kind of like describe it or liken it to like when Apple bring out a new iPhone. So if you have like the previous version, you probably don't need to get this one, but if you are like thinking of getting one anyway, then it's probably worth going for the newer version. I think it is £100 more expensive. I think this one is £399, and I do also still have my discount code, which is Lily C, and that was for 10% off. This isn't an ad or anything, obviously I worked with them in my last video, but yeah, I really rate their LED mask, so I'll give this one a go and let you know whether I think it's worth upgrading from the other one or like how I found it in comparison. Hello guys, so it's actually been a few days since I last spoke to you. I think the last time I vlogged was Sunday after Ikea, and since then I've actually been quite ill, only with like a cold, but just like one that's like really knocked me out. Like yesterday and the day before I was actually just on the sofa all day. Oh shit, I'm about to get my over there. Okay, nearly just got taken out by a car. But yeah, I was on the sofa for the past couple of days, definitely couldn't have vlogged, I was so like bummed up, and today I'm not feeling that much better. I've got a pretty sore throat, but I have actually come into London because I had an event earlier in the day, like a lunch event for the launch of Lydia Millen's collaboration with an Irish brand called Sinead Carey. They have so many gorgeous pieces, and I have watched Lydia's channel for literally years, so it was really nice to actually meet her and also meet the team from the brand because they were all so nice. So yeah, I did that before, but I didn't have a chance to speak to you beforehand, so I will insert the clips from that after this. And then I've also just been to the H&M showroom. I had an appointment at like 3:30, and I looked at my phone at 2:50, and they were just bringing the mains out at the other event, and I was supposed to leave at 3 o'clock, so it was definitely a rush to get there. I was quite late, and then obviously I got lost because that's just classic me when it comes to London. I'm absolutely useless. But yeah, I went into the H&M showroom and tried on some pieces, so I will also insert those clips. I didn't get to show you like everything because I was kind of in a rush because the lovely girl from H&M had a meeting that she was like bobbing in and out of.
This is just such a huge moment for Sinead Carey, the label, the brand, and for the whole team. And I'm just incredibly honoured to be here with you today.
Now, we're supposedly here to celebrate my launch with Sinead Carey, but honestly, I really think that we're here to celebrate Sinead and her brilliant work, because the only heavy lifting that I've done is pick from what is already a fabulous collection. It's not really much hard work to do that, it's incredible. So.
H&M showroom. It's been a hectic day, but hopefully I will have just updated you before this and inserted the clip. But yeah, I am in the H&M showroom for the first time, which is so exciting because I've always wanted to come here. I'm just trying on some pieces. They've got a lot of like edition pieces, which is that kind of higher price point, kind of better quality like brand. And I've fallen in love with this little shift dress. It is like a white fabric at the top. It's got a slightly high neck, and then I love this detail at the bottom with the beading. It's so pretty. I'm wearing a size small in this, and normally I'd go for an extra small in H&M, but I feel like because this is like a shift kind of oversized style anyway, I can definitely get away with it, and I feel like it's a really good length on me. Okay, just come out into the big mirror so you didn't have to stare at all my clothes on the floor. But this next dress, again, I am so in love with. This feels so high-end. I think again it's from the edition
edition collection, and it is quite short. I'm actually wondering if it's meant to be a top or a dress, but I think I can just about get away with it. But obviously we've got New York coming up in November, and I feel like this will be so perfect for an evening out, especially as we're going kind of in festive season, like mid-November. It's got like a kind of crinkled fabric and then all the beads sewn in. So beautiful. And again, I'm wearing a size small in this, and I actually think this fits perfectly. Probably wouldn't want it any tighter just because I feel a little bit uncomfortable, but yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. Okay, ignore the styling of this next one because this skirt definitely doesn't go, but obviously that's all I have with me. But I've also just tried on this really cute little wool blend polo top. It's got really nice like pearly buttons, and I feel like this is just a really easy one to just throw on with some jeans or with like tailored trousers. Quite a casual feel to it, so really cute. I'm wearing the medium in this one, which is obviously quite oversized, but I feel like I could definitely get away with it, to be honest. So yeah, I really like this as well. Also, they were just telling me that the sticker on the pieces kind of indicates when they're going to be online. So some of them are already online. I think this is, but then a lot of them are still yet to come out because obviously Christmas coming up, so the festive bits aren't out just yet. But I can obviously update the description box with the links when they do come online. I will definitely keep an eye out for you. Okay, and then just to show you, here is the space, which is so gorgeous. It's very H&M home. In fact, they had a little wooden stool in the changing room that I actually have at home. They've just brought out a new, I can't remember what she said this was called. It's kind of like the male version of Studio, Atelier. It's got some quite cool pieces in it, like this. What's that fabric called? I don't know, it kind of looks like it's bobbled, but obviously meant to be like that. Really cool. But yeah, really nice to be here. This is actually where they all work. This is the H&M head office, so really nice to get to come and have a look around. London is just so pretty at this time of year, and they've started to put up their Christmas lights. I don't know if you can see those little stars in the distance. Yeah, the sun is just setting and it just looks so gorgeous. So busy around Oxfordshire because they're always just outside Arket, and they've got the most stunning coat in the window. Might have to go in and see if they've got that. I'm not sure how much I'm going to be able to try on though, because I've got so many bags and everything's so heavy. I need Aidan with me for one of my shopping days, as I usually do, but yeah, I'm on my own today, so I'll have to make it work. Also, the most gorgeous olive green suede bag. That is literally incredible. I love the colour. Okay, I feel like this is the same coat but in chocolate brown. That is a dream. It is £280, so pretty expensive, but how beautiful is that? I love the like collar lapel situation. I feel like there's a designer brand who do a coat like this, but I can't think who. Maybe Totem? So nice. I'm a really big fan of these pinstripe brown trousers. They're very similar to the brown Arket trousers I have, which I wear all the time, which are now out of stock. It's like a kind of creamy pinstripe, which is really nice. And they've almost got a hint of like a burgundy to them as well. Really nice quality. And they are £119. Okay, I've just put the coat on, and sadly I feel like it's just too big and oversized and long for me. I feel like this is giving Jedi with like the lapel. I just don't think it suits me at all. But it is such a stunning coat, so if you are taller than me, I'm only 5'2", so that's why it's so long. But yeah, if you are taller than me, then definitely have a look at this one if you're looking for a good winter coat. The only thing I don't like about it is the fact that it doesn't have proper belt loops. They're just a string, and I think for a coat that is £280, it should have proper belt loops. I guess if I got this shortened, then I could have some loops made out of like the excess fabric, but yeah, sadly I just don't think this really works for me. And then just whilst I'm here, I thought I'd just give you a quick outfit of the day. I'm wearing this gorgeous cashmere jumper from the Lydia Millen and Sinead Carey collection. It's got like a really nice like satin tie at the back. It's very cute, and it also came in black, although it's definitely too hot for this outfit today. I'm actually sweating. And then I'm wearing this really cute little skirt that I got from Dish very recently. It was actually in the sale, and it's so nice. It looks kind of like a blazer, kind of like the bottom half of a blazer, if that makes sense. It's really cute, and then it's like a covered skirt at the back. And then my boots are Totem. Got a few compliments on these today, and yeah, they're just my favourite, so very happy I picked those up on the sale. And then my coat is H&M, but from a good few years ago now. This is a bit of an archive piece for me, but I just feel like they don't make coats as good as this anymore. I'm not even joking, there's an actual bird just sat on the top of the shelf in Ikea. Can you see it? How the hell is that just like chilling there? Okay, I've now just walked over to Sazane, which is in Marylebone, which I don't believe I'd ever been to before the last time me and Aidan came to London. It's actually such a nice area. But the shop shuts in like 15 minutes, so I need to quickly go in because I need to return something. And then there is a jumper that I've seen online that I really like, so I'm hoping they have that in store and I might pick that up whilst I'm here. This knit dress is such a nice colour. It's like a rust, kind of like autumn leaf kind of colour, and it's got these really cute little buttons going down with a slight slit. I feel like that would be really gorgeous for like dressy but not too dressy winter occasions. I feel like I have far too many cardigans like this, but this is so gorgeous. It's a camel knit with the gold buttons going down. Let's see how much it is. It's £185, really nice quality. And then they also have this one, which is really similar but with like fabric, well, like knitted crocheted buttons. That is so cute. I really like that colour combination. Also 185. So this is the cardigan I am after. I actually already have this in yellow. I got it in spring, but they don't have my size in this one, so I'm just trying on the size smaller, and I do feel like I would want it a little bit more oversized. I think my other one is an extra small. Also ignore the styling with the knit underneath. I wouldn't wear it like this, but I really love the colour. I'm actually returning one kind of similar but with a high neck, and I definitely prefer the tone of this one. I just feel like it's a little bit more neutral. Okay, so I was actually successful in Sazane because they had my size in the back. So yeah, I just exchanged my jumper, and I've got a new cute little camel jumper to wear when I get back home, which I'm excited about. But I am now just on my way back to the station, back to my least favourite place on earth, which is Euston Station. It's such a nightmare. And yeah, I'm gonna get myself home because I really am not feeling good today. I really probably shouldn't have come, to be honest, but obviously didn't want to cancel on the brands, and it has been a lovely day, but yeah, I'm just not feeling the best. Hello guys, so it's now Sunday, and again it's been a couple of days since I last spoke to you. Honestly, this week has just been an absolute write-off. I won't bore you with it. I'm still not feeling 100%, but definitely feeling a lot better, so that is good. But yeah, I'm finally getting on with the big wardrobe switchover today. It's a really like gloomy day outside, so I feel like it's the perfect weather to get started, and then I'll probably continue tomorrow. But yeah, I'm in my wardrobe room at the minute. If you watched my last wardrobe switchover, you'll remember that this is a pretty chaotic room with just rails everywhere. But I'm going to try and organise it a bit, and obviously bring all of my winter clothes out of storage, because we are into October now and I've still not done it. So I definitely want to like remember all the pieces that I've got, because I've probably forgotten a few things. You might be able to see that the unit has now been built. Aidan kindly built that for me earlier in the week. So I just need to take all the bits that are on the rail, which you can't actually see at the minute, but I'll show you in a sec, and move them onto a rail over here, and then we can get the unit in situ and I can start popping all my knitwear bits on. Okay, so just to show you what we're dealing with currently. God, it looks like it's pitch black, but it's actually the middle of the day, but it's just a really dark, gloomy day today. But here is my loungewear rail, which is pretty unorganised, to be honest, and I do feel like I can definitely get rid of some of these pieces, because I mostly wear my Varley sets now, to be honest, and a couple of other bits, but a lot of this doesn't actually get worn very often, so I can probably donate that. And then yeah, here is the unit, which I'm so happy with. It's literally a perfect fit, so that is really lucky. I'm gonna just fit it into this space here. You'll see I've already started kind of filling it up with some bits. It's crazy how like quickly mess just kind of gathers. But yeah, I am going to put all my knitwear on here once I've got it in place. And then this was the rail that I had all my summer dresses on, so I've cleared that, with the exception of a couple of more wintry dresses which I need to find a place for. And I'm going to pop all the loungewear onto here so then I can have that rail cleared and ready to go. So yeah, I mostly wear my Varley sets nowadays. These are the double soft ones, which are just so comfortable, and I have a few different styles and different colours. I actually have quite a few pieces in this, like, I think it's called Ivory Marl colour, but they like mix and match really easily together. This is just like a little quarter zip situation, and then these ones are the classic joggers. So I'll definitely be keeping all the Varley sets, and then I have things like my Lily Silk cashmere set, which I'm wearing now, although I'm definitely going to keep this folded rather than hung, because I had the cardigan hung up for quite a while after I filmed my video with Lily Silk, and I noticed that the sleeves did get a little bit longer, so I feel like they have stretched out slightly just because it's a really heavy knit, so it's definitely one that needs to be kept folded. But yeah, I absolutely adore it, and I'm going on a couple of trips in the next month, so I'm definitely going to be wearing this as like my flight outfit because it's just so incredibly soft and comfortable. I should also still have my Lily Silk discount code, which I can't actually remember what it was, but it was for 20% off, and so I'll leave that in the description box along with the link. First thing I am considering selling is this Anina Bing hoodie, which I have worn loads in the past. I've had this a few years now, but to be honest, it's not one I really reach for anymore, and I'm not sure why. I feel like it's quite an oversized fit, so it's not like the most flattering ever, and it's also not that soft, but it is really nice quality, so I feel like I might pop this one on Depop. Just feel like it's not really getting the wear it deserves. Another one I haven't reached for in a while is this Adenola jumper. I do actually have a set which matches this, so I don't know why I've not worn it in ages, but I might actually sell this one too, because I feel like Adenola stuff everyone's always on the lookout for, and it sells out really quickly, so I might pop this one on Depop too. Another Adenola one that I don't reach for, not like super keen on this colour to be honest, so that will be going on Depop, and that one actually has matching joggers as well. In terms of knitted sets, I do have quite a few, so I want to cut down on those as well. Some that I really like are these Pretty Lavish mix and match separates. So I have this like darker beige colour. I've worn these trousers loads. You can quite easily dress them up as well. So if they still have these, I will leave them linked. I feel like they probably do, but yeah, I really rate those. So I've got the dark beige with this little like collared long sleeve top. It's a slightly smarter loungewear set, so that's always nice. And then I also have the light beige as well, which looks like this. And I do have the same top, I believe, over there. So yeah, really rate those. Okay, and here is how we're looking on the loungewear front. I've mostly just got Varley, and then a couple of Pretty Lavish sets, a couple of Adenola sweatshirts, and I do have a couple of my Varley sets in the wash, so they will be added at a later date. But yeah, I'm very happy with how it's looking, and I do have a bit of space to the side. Not sure what I'm going to do with that as of yet. And then Aiden has just pushed the unit into the little walkway area. I think I am now going to start filling this up because I've got my bags of knitwear out of storage. So I will probably set you up somewhere over here. We might actually need to turn a light on because it's looking very dark, but I'm excited to start filling this. And then here are my knitwear bags that we need to sort through. There's quite a lot here, so hopefully I'm going to have enough space on the unit. I guess some of my like less expensive knits I could potentially hang up with my loungewear, but we'll see how far we get. So I'm definitely going to colour coordinate, so I'll probably go from like cream and white knits to like beigey ones, and then work my way down. For the minute I've just popped a few bags up on the top because there's a little bit of room above the top of the unit, which is nice, so I probably will use that for additional bag storage, because as you might remember from my last wardrobe switchover video, I have quite a few bags and my collection is always growing, which is very, very nice. But yeah, I do need some extra storage, so that's going to be perfect. And then I've got a few knits on here already, like the new Sezane one I picked up in London the other day, and then this Sezane one which I showed you at the start of the video. So I'll probably just pop them down here for now. I did also buy some baskets from Ikea. I'm not sure if I showed you those, but I got 3 baskets which I might end up putting at the bottom. They fit in like perfectly, they're like the perfect size. And then in those I'm thinking maybe I'll put like clutch bags and like hats and scarves and caps and that kind of thing. But we'll see, because it depends how much storage I need for the knitwear. First piece I pulled out is my Massimo Dutti boucle cardigan. Got this a couple of years ago and it's one of my favourite knitwear pieces. It's just so fun and cosy. They did bring out similar ones last year, but I don't think they were as good quality as the original, so I'll definitely be holding on to this. I do feel like these shoulders have slightly stretched out though, which is so annoying. This is why it was necessary for me to get a unit, because I just feel like with knitwear you really want to keep it folded. I've just brought over my little wooden stool so I can use it as a bit of a folding table. When I worked in Debenhams, like back in the day, I learned how to fold knitwear and it's all stuck with me, so hopefully I can get this looking kind of neat. First one I'm thinking I might end up donating or potentially selling is this little H&M one. It's like a cute cropped knit with a v-neck, but it is quite itchy, so I do have to wear like a shirt underneath, which does look cute, but I don't know, I feel like it's a bit too high maintenance, so I might end up getting rid of this one. Another one I don't think was a very well thought out purchase was this sleeveless knit from Reese. I bought this in a sale and it's gorgeous quality and a really soft knit, but I just feel like the tone of camel is a little bit off for me. I don't know why, it's just a little bit too orangey. So I didn't wear this last year, you see it's still got the tag on, so I think I'm going to sell this one too. This Theory jumper, however, is a definite keep. I wear this loads, even just with like leggings. I feel like it's a really easy one to chuck on, very, very cozy. It's either wool or like a cashmere blend, and I really like the cable knit, and it's also the perfect tone of like a beigey camel colour. COS do some of the best like classic cashmere jumpers. They're slightly more affordable ones, still pretty pricey. I think they're like £150. But compared to my like chunkier cashmere knit one that I got recently, these are definitely a little bit cheaper. This one does need a good lint roll and also a steam, but yeah, definitely keeping this because I wore it so much last year and I love a chocolate brown knit. I feel like someone will probably end up asking, so I thought I would just show you my fabric shaver, and I might just do them now to get it out of the way with. It's from, well, I just got it on Amazon, but the brand is called Cozy. So I'll try and leave it linked, but it's a really good one actually. It's like an electric one with like a few different speeds. The only thing I would say is that you do need to like empty it kind of regularly, as otherwise like the blade doesn't like spin quite as fast, but it's really, really effective. Okay, I've just steamed it and gone over it with the fabric shaver. I did hang it up to do it just because I feel like it's a bit easier. But yeah, it's looking so much better, and I feel like the way to do it is doing it when you're getting them out of storage, as I know what I'm like. Otherwise, when I'm coming to get dressed and I'm in a rush and I pull this out and it's like all bobbly, then I know I won't reach for it. So I'm glad I have been prepared and done it in advance. Okay, I realised that the rest of what's in the bag is actually just mostly knit dresses, so I've moved on to the second knitwear bag now. Just pulled out this knit, which is one of my favourites. I got this one from H&M last year, and I think it's like 100% wool or near enough all wool. It's like a really chunky jumper and it has like a mauled effect to it. It's actually not dissimilar to the cable knit cardigan I just got from Sazane, but obviously it's a high neck knit rather than a cardi. Okay, that took me quite a lot longer than expected because I ended up steaming and removing the lint off all the jumpers, which was quite a long and tedious task, but at least now everything is looking fresh, ready for the season. Also, sorry if you can hear the Hoover in the background, that's just Aiden in the other room. We're on full like reorganise and clean the flat kind of mode today. So yeah, here is how it is looking. I don't know where my black knits are because I couldn't find them in the bag, so they must be somewhere else, and I'm hoping I haven't forgot about a load of other knitwear because I'm quite happy with how it's looking now, and that will just mess everything up. But I don't think I am, so I will try and locate my black knits tomorrow. It took a lot of like manoeuvring and like switching things around to get it kind of looking right, but I am fairly happy with how it's looking. It's definitely not perfect, but this isn't a Sezane shop, so it will do. But yeah, I've got my chunkier cream knits up here, and then some like cashmere ones stacked on top, my striped knits, and then going down here, more like greigey kind of tones, my new cos knit, which I am obsessed with, this cardigan from Rose Paris, and then these are like darker greys going into darker kind of cooler toned browns, and then down here I've gone for my warmer toned brown knits, and then chocolate browns, and then the grey Pretty Lavish cardigan and this green knit. I might end up taking that off because I feel like it disturbs the neutral vibe of the whole shelf, and I will also need to put some black ones on there too. And then I am thinking I will add the basket at the bottom, although I might end up sorting that out tomorrow now. And then I think my final task for the day is going to be to get all of my summery shirts and tops off this rail here, because I'm sure I've got some like more knitted bodysuits which need to be hung up. So yeah, I'm probably going to do that now, but might not film it because it's not going to be that interesting. And then we will catch back up tomorrow when I'm going to sort through all my coats and sort out the basket, and yeah, just do the final like switch over bits. Hello. So it's now the next day and I am back ready to tackle another afternoon of wardrobe sorting out. First up is going to be my coats, which as you can see the rail is very full indeed, so I definitely need to have a good clear out of these. There were some that I was thinking of getting rid of last year but never ended up like putting on to Depop or whatever, so I imagine those will be the first ones to go. But obviously I will talk you through and we can try some on together and decide. Just had to grab myself a little afternoon snack before I get started. These from M&S are absolutely incredible. They are caramelized and toasted nuts, and they really remind me of like Ferrero Rocher or something. They are so delicious, so I'm just gonna have a little handful of those before I get started. Okay, so straight off the bat, I have spotted this one, which is more of like a spring coat from H&M, and I didn't wear this at all this spring, but I'm not sure if I'm ready to let go of this one yet, so I might actually put this into storage until next year, and then I can either sell it or decide I'm going to try and wear it next spring. So I'll just pop it on this empty rail here. I have a few different trench coats. This one, again, from H&M, I've had for years and years. It's really nice, but I've not worn this one in a long time. So I think I will sell this one on Depop. I really don't need 7 different trench coats, so that one can go. Then I've got my H&M coat, which again, I've had this so long, probably like 4 years now, and I still love this. I wear it all the time. As well as this Zara wool coat, which is a slightly more kind of dressy kind of style. It's got a bit more structure to it, and it's double breasted, and it's like the perfect like cream tone, so this one will definitely be staying. I could probably do with sending these two to the dry cleaners though, because obviously they are light in colour. Next one is my Sazane trench, which obviously I am keeping. I only got that recently. And then another trench, which is this one
from COS. I think I will hold on to this one too because it's a slightly more like smart feeling trench, and it's also a slightly different tone of beige to my other ones, so I do get the wear out of this. It's also very simple in its design without any like buttons or anything, so it gives quite like a clean look to an outfit. Then I've got my Rosé Paris trench coat, which I'm sure you will all know. I wear that literally non-stop. Okay, and then this is another Rosé Paris trench. This one I definitely don't wear as much. I think because it has gold buttons rather than like tortoiseshell or black or whatever, I just don't like them as much. So I think I will sell this one, even though it is a gorgeous piece. I just don't get enough wear out of it. Okay, we're now into coats. I've got this one from Source Unknown, which I actually had like taken in quite drastically last year because they very kindly gifted me this, but it was way too big and way too long. So I did take this to my tailor's, but to be honest, I still don't love the fit of it. I just feel like it's not really working for me, so I might try and sell this one. I spent quite a lot of money getting it tailored as well, so that's a bit annoying, but hopefully someone who is also petite will be on the lookout for a camel coat and this will be perfect for them. Another Zara coat, which I love. This one's more of like a nudie beige colour, and it is like a straight coat, single breasted and slightly nipped in at the waist. Again, like quite a smart dressy coat. I absolutely love this. I think I got it maybe last year, or if not the year before, but yeah, this is definitely staying. In fact, it should probably go up here with my cream coats. I've then got this mango coat, which I've had in my wardrobe for years and years, probably 5 or 6 years, still in great condition, but I haven't worn this in a while, so I think this one is going to go up for sale. They still actually do this exact style of coat. They bring it back every single year, but my one has like pockets on the front, whereas I think the newer versions have like side pockets instead. And then this one is very similar to the mango one, but a slightly darker tone of brown. This is actually from a brand which I don't think actually exists anymore. It's called Clairval Paris, and it's a really nicely made coat, a gorgeous shape, and I do actually reach for this one a lot more than I do the mango one, so I'm going to keep hold of this one. Next up, we've got a shorter jacket from H&M. I've had this quite a while as well, but I haven't worn it recently. I do really like it though, so maybe I'll try this one on with you and see. Probably not the best outfit to be trying coats on with though. This is just a Varley set in the same colour as the one I showed you yesterday. This one's got like a really oversized collar, and then I don't know if you can see, but the joggers have got like a cargo style to them, so they've got a little pocket on the side. Very, very comfortable, but yeah, probably not the best outfit to try on coats with. Okay, so here is how it's looking. It's got these like covered buttons, which is really nice, and then I love the collar, and then you've got a belt which kind of cinches it in. I really like it, and it's really, really good quality actually. So I feel like I should probably hold on to this for a little bit, especially as it's a short coat as well. I don't really have many like shorter coats, so it's slightly different, but I didn't wear it last year, so I'm like, am I actually going to wear it this year? I think I'm going to hold on to it, and if I don't wear it by the end of the season, then I'll definitely have to get rid of it because I've said it on camera now. Okay, and then I have a few different greige coats. I love greige, but it's a little bit overkill how many I have. This one is a H&M one, which again is years old. It's such a nice shape, it's such gorgeous quality. In fact, I think this is definitely the best quality piece that I've ever got from H&M. I actually have this coat in a different colour as well, so I'll show you that afterwards, but it's definitely staying. I wear this all the time and I love it. But then I think I actually kind of forgot about the fact that I had this one when I ordered this one from Under the Stories in the sale last year. As you can see, it's still got the tag on. I don't actually think I ever wore it out. Sometimes I just forget to take tags off, to be honest. But yeah, I think I'm going to sell this one. I will try it on for you just to show you. I do really like this as well, but I just think out of the two styles, I definitely prefer the H&M one. It's just a little bit more oversized and and the sleeves are like slightly puff sleeved, which I think makes it look a bit more expensive. This one's just like a classic style, open with the pockets, and then you've got a belt. So yeah, really cute, and I think someone will definitely want to buy this because obviously it is brand new, if not like near enough brand new. But yeah, I just don't think I need this one as well as the H&M one. Another one which is from Zara, and again I've had for years. This is so lovely, and I pulled this out last year to sell, but then decided I was going to keep it and hopefully wear it, but I haven't. This one is like a herringbone wool fabric. It's a little bit itchy, but if you lay underneath it then it's fine. I do really like it though, but I just don't know why I don't reach for it. So yeah, I feel like it's probably time to let go of this one. It looks terrible with this outfit on underneath, doesn't it? It's literally doing nothing for the coats, but I don't know if I can be bothered getting changed. What do we think? Do I hold on to this one? Do I sell it? Let me know what you think, because I do really love it and I like the fact that it is herringbone, but yeah, I just don't know if I'm going to wear it. And then finally we have this one, which is slightly darker than all the others. It's more of like a muddy kind of mushroom brown, I would say. This one is from Zara a few years ago, and I do wear this one as well. It is a double-breasted one, and yeah, I think I'm going to hold on to this. And then we have some puffer coats. I've got a brown one from Zara, which I always wear on dog walks. And then I have a new one, which is from Varley. I have been wanting a maxi puffer coat for quite a while. We are going to New York next month, as I've probably said like 700 times in my last few videos. But I think this is going to be so perfect because we're going mid-November. It is quite oversized though. It's very, very puffy. I went for the extra small, and I probably should have gone for the size down. Should have got the extra small, to be honest. But it's a really, really nice coat, and I will show you this on in a haul I'm going to film either tomorrow or the day after. You do kind of need to wear something slim underneath it, or at least I do, because otherwise it's just like too poofy. It's actually very similar to the Arket coat that I tried on in London the other day, but I definitely prefer this one because that one I feel like made me look like Luke Skywalker, but this one I feel like is that little bit more flattering. And then grey coat wise, I have my Totem scarf jacket, which I love and can't wait to wear again this year. This is just so nice with a pair of knee-high boots and a chunky knit underneath and leggings or something. I love it so much. And then I also have this coat from And Other Stories, which again you will probably recognise because I wear this one loads. It's a very similar style to the greige one, which I'm selling, but I got it a year or two before, and I feel like it's slightly nicer. I feel like they did change the shape slightly, and I definitely prefer this one. And then my final grey coat is this one from The Curated, which is more of like a charcoal grey. This is beautiful quality, very, very soft, and also lined with silk, which is such a treat. I do wish I'd gone up a size in this though, because I can't wear like a chunky knit underneath it. It has to be something slimmer, but yeah, I'm going to keep this one too. And then I have two navy coats, so I'm going to sell one of them. I'm going to get rid of this one from Mango. This was their collection with Peniel. I feel like she's an influencer and I can't remember her full name, but she's very, very chic. And this is a really gorgeous coat. In fact, it's covered in lint, so I need to give that a good lint roll first, but I'm going to sell this one because I have a navy pinstripe one from COS, which I prefer. So yeah, this one's going to go up on Depop. And then I recently got a new black coat from Mango, which I'm not sure if I've shown you on YouTube. I got this when I was in Parma, and I got such a discount on it compared to what it is in the UK. Like, it's actually mad how much cheaper Mango is in like Spain and I guess like all over Europe compared to the UK. In fact, I've definitely tried this on in one of my come shopping with me videos in a different colour. So yeah, I did end up picking it up in the black. Okay, here is how we are looking now. Obviously still quite full, but at least I can move them along to get them out.
that, and I've probably taken out maybe like 10 to 12 coats to sell, so I think that is a good clear out. Next up, I think what I'm going to do is potentially fill up the baskets to go under here. They're going to go down there. And here is how it's looking in daylight with all the knitwear. I'm really happy with this. And then I'll probably add some of my bags up here now as well. These are the baskets I went for from Ikea. They are called Labsol. Don't know if that's going to focus, but I will obviously leave them links down below. Hopefully there isn't too much constructing of these, they just kind of pop up. But yeah, I'm going to fill them up now with some bits and then I will show you. Okay, so I've just filled up the drawers. To be honest, it'll probably change once I've kind of lived with them for a little bit. But for now, I have popped some clutch bags in this one, just that don't really sit nicely on my shelves with all my other handbags. So they're in there, and then this one is hats, gloves and scarves. I feel like I have another couple of scarves somewhere. I'm sure I will come across those at some point, so they can go in here as well, because right now it's looking quite empty. I've also just stuck some random things in there, like my fabric shaver and my suede brush. And then in this one there are Ugg boots at the top and then summer flat sandals underneath, which obviously I won't need for the foreseeable. And then I have just popped a few bags on top of here. Not like super happy with the styling, to be honest, so I will definitely be changing that, but just so I could see how it looked. And then I've got my Prada ballet flats and my Chanel ballet flats on there too. Hello, it is now another day, and honestly I feel like this vlog has been going on for an eternity. But I am just about finished with the wardrobe switchover now, so I thought I would just give you a final tour of how the room is looking and finish off the vlog. And please excuse this horrendous lighting. I literally look blue, but it is quite late in the day. It's like 5 o'clock, and it's also been a really miserable day today. So yeah, not going to be the best lighting wise anyway, but hopefully you can get a good idea of how the room is looking. Obviously it's not the perfect setup anyway, and hopefully for next winter we will be in a lovely house and I'll have one of those big open plan wardrobe setups, but until then I am quite happy with how it's looking now, so yeah, I will show you that in a sec. Okay, so you've definitely seen this area a lot throughout the course of this video, but I thought I would just show you how it's looking now it's all done. Obviously got all my coats here, and then I have just popped all of my boots, like my ankle boots and my trainers down here. I've got like summery shoes up there and some of my hats. And then on this side, obviously, we've got the unit and some of my bags. And then up here, I've popped my knee-high boots and again, some like darker coloured summer shoes. I've also put my H&M Home wooden stool here because I thought for when I need the boots, I can just hop on there and get them down. And then I've just put my big Demelia New York bag, which is my travel bag, on top of there because I just feel like it looks quite cute. And then on this rail here, which is quite a full one, I've got all my wintry dresses, and then at the side I've got all my cropped jackets because I've got quite a big collection of those now. And then here is my like handbag storage. I've obviously got it all colour coordinated, which really makes my soul happy. And then at the bottom I've got all my like winterier heels. I have a lot of slingbacks. I'm obsessed with slingbacks, so I have a pair in pretty much every colour to match the fact that I've got a bag in pretty much every colour. Oh, in fact, look what just arrived. I am so obsessed. This is the Plen Numero 9 Mini. I already have the bigger size here. I've had this for quite a while now, but I always wanted a mini one. And this colour, I think, is a new one. It's absolutely stunning. It's kind of coming up black on camera, but it's like a really dark, rich chocolate brown colour. Kind of cool toned as well. I think this colour is called Ebony. I know they do a different brown colour called Sandalwood, but it isn't that one, it is the Ebony one. I actually already have this bag from Arket in near enough the same colour, and I love it, but I feel like it's a little bit too big for like evening looks. So I have really been wanting a smaller bag that I can use for the evening in the same colour, and the Plen one is just perfect. And then over here I've got all of my blazers. I've just brought some of my like thicker wool blazers out of storage. I haven't had time to steam these yet, so they are looking quite creased. But yeah, I feel like that's looking quite aesthetic. Definitely the most aesthetic of all of my rails. And then down here we have all of my tailored trousers. I don't even think that's focused. But yeah, I just keep those kind of folded up and stacked up down there. And then on this side we've got my rail with all of my shirts and my tops, a few kind of like knitted tops. I don't keep like my thinner knits in here. I have a separate drawer for them in the living room chest of drawers, but like more of my evening kind of going out tops I do keep hung up on here. I actually do need to bring a few more skirts out of storage. These are all my skirts on this side, but I do have a few that I haven't actually got out yet, but I found the bag of those yesterday. And then down here these are all my jeans. I have put a few pairs away that were like more summery tones, but this is like my winter denim collection. And then you've obviously already seen this rail, but over here I have all of my loungewear and then some like miscellaneous like cardigans and knitwear bits. But I am going to end the video here. I am so sorry that it has been quite disjointed and has spanned out across quite a while. Obviously I got ill, and then I just feel like life has been getting in the way and I've had other things on, so I just haven't had like loads of time to put into like doing the wardrobe switchover. And I'm also so sorry that I've been so inconsistent on YouTube recently. I really want to try and get back into posting one video a week. Again, life has just been getting in the way, and sometimes I do struggle to think of like new video topics, because I feel like I've covered quite a lot of them. So if you ever have any ideas, then please do let me know what you'd like to see. But I do have quite a few new in pieces to show you, so I definitely want to film a haul soon. And yeah, I love posting on YouTube, and I love it when you guys comment. It really does make my day. So I do want to get back into the habit of being more consistent. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will try and leave everything linked in the description box. Obviously, like my older pieces that I've shown you throughout the video, I'm not going to be able to link, but anything that is like current season, I will definitely leave links below. But yeah, thank you again, and hopefully I will see you for my next video.